on the Bloomington Road. And this is an 1820 survey map from State Line right to Big Grove or Urbana left. The Fort Clark Road, later known as the Bloomington or State Road, was an important artery for commerce between Danville and Urbana. The road was first approved in 1826 by the Illinois Assembly. It was the first state road into western Vermilion County, which in 1833 became Champaign County. The map at left is the original 1820 survey map from the state line right to Big Grove, Urbana. The road was resurveyed by Moses Thomas in 1835, and Prather's Ford across the Salt Fork was abandoned in favor of Strong's Ford to the south. In 1849, Strong's Ford became Kelly's Ford, the end becoming an frequent stop for Abraham Lincoln on the 8th Judicial Circuit. Abraham Lincoln was a frequent traveler on this road from the late 1840s until 1859, defending clients in the 8th Judicial Circuit of Illinois. In 1849, the 8th Judicial Circuit covered an area of 11,000 square miles, later being reduced in size as the population of Central Illinois increased. Court sessions were held generally in the spring and fall, with terms in regular order, allowing the judge and attorneys to travel from courthouse to courthouse. In the decade that Abraham Lincoln traveled the road, it was well defined, but sometimes impassable because of mud. Lincoln, accompanied by his law books in leather saddlebags, would stay overnight in St. Joseph at Kelly's Tavern, or further east at the Twin Oaks Inn in Vermilion County. Lincoln traveled the road alone on horseback or by carriage with 8th Circuit Judge David Davis. Davis, a friend and later political consultant to Lincoln, was a Bloomington attorney whom Lincoln would later appoint to the United States Supreme Court. The first surveys of this area in 1820 and 1821 revealed the land to be grasslands dotted with groves and ponds. The original trails were made by migratory herds and native peoples. The later Bloomington Road was heavily traveled, and the clay soils of Champaign County sometimes made travel in the spring and fall by horseback or wagon impossible. In 1915, the Alliance chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution began a project to recognize the state road as a historical trail and later formed the Abraham Lincoln Circuit Marking Association. On October 12, 1923, the Champaign-Vermilion County line marker was dedicated, and Senator William B. McKinley spoke at the dedication. The trail was also marked by the Prairie Land Council of the Boy Scouts, and a hiking trail from Homer Lake to Kickapoo State Park opened in the 1980s. Now this here is courtesy of Two Door Collection Homer Historical Society.